All right, so in this video, I am going to share with you a foolproof method that will build you the God tier physique that you have been dreaming of that seems so unattainable. The thing about it is that you can literally achieve the same results that I did in 90 days or less with using this exact principle that I'm about to share with you. Now, why should you listen to me, right? I used to be a very skinny guy who was bullied and picked on for his weight. I was a borderline alcoholic. My mental health, I was like really depressed. I was always anxious. I had no confidence with women. I had no confidence with men, like respect from them or just being a man. I wouldn't like step up to any guy. I was literally a pussy. I was a nobody, you know what I'm saying? But once I started going to the gym, I found purpose in my life. I found something to live for. I found a reason to be on this earth. I wanted to fix, because I was going through a breakup. I was going through a bad breakup, and I wanted to get back at my ex, you know what I'm saying? So I started going to the gym. I started lifting weights, and my life literally catapulted into the direction that it's at now. Now I'm like, men respect me. They say, yo, what's up, bro? And lately, people have been like seeing my physique. They have been like noticing the changes and hey, man, you be getting bigger, like stuff like that. Like I've been getting bigger and women have been eyeing me and stuff like that. And I've been getting way better results in my dating life. And not only that, my mental health has skyrocketed. I feel so much fucking better. I have so much more energy. I have so much more drive and joy and peace. And now I have a purpose. I found I'm getting closer to my purpose, I'll say. But you'll be searching for your purpose for your entire life. You know what I'm saying? So now I've figured out a way to like just live my best life and be my most attractive and everything, right? And the journey was not easy, but I'm here to say if I did it, so can you. You can do it too. You know what I'm saying? It's so much more easy and simple than people make it. I mean, okay, it's not easy, but it is simple. It's like point A to point B. And I wish I had somebody when I was training and coming up and trying to figure it out, because it took me about 2 to 3 years. But honestly, I could have gotten results so much fucking quicker had I only had the resources and everything to learn all the steps and the right way, the proper way to get in shape. I mean, there's no right or wrong answer, right? There's no one way, but this is the way that helped me, and now I'm gonna share that with you, okay? So, if you notice, I'm looking down. I'm looking at my notes. I really wanted to be prepared for this video and really, you know, have the facts and come at you with exactly what I know. So, step 1 is going to be your mindset and your identity. This is going to be crucial. You probably thought I was going to get on this video and start talking about some fucking workout routines and meal plans and that bullshit. I mean, yeah, I'm going to get to that later, but this here is the fundamental part. Your identity and your mindset play that's the most important part of it. Without this, I can give you a workout routine. I can tell you how much to eat, what to eat, when to eat, how much you need to sleep. I can tell you what gym to go to. I can tell you how to do the exercise. I can tell you all this shit. But if you don't have the mindset, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't see yourself being able to get where you want to go, then you're not going to get there. Nothing's going to get there. None of this going to the gym, personal trainer, bullshit, and quick little side tangent. You can go get a personal trainer and everything, that's cool. But personal trainers, they only help you with your form. They don't help you with your mindset, you know, because your mindset is the determining factor that's going to get you there. Like, it's literally your mindset. If you go to the gym and it's hard and it sucks and you quit and you don't come back ever again, you're not going to see progress. It's just not going to happen. So people have limiting beliefs. Where a lot of guys mess up. This is where a lot of guys mess up. They look down upon themselves. They look like they see themselves as less, and they see themselves as a failure because they're not in shape. They don't have the identity. See, they want to get in shape. They're doing the habits, but they don't have the identity of the guy who's actually already in shape. So you have to already be in shape. You have to already be that man, that guy that you want to be, that athlete full of testosterone in your head. You got to be him in your head first. And then you start, you do the habits, like you go to the gym and you eat right, and you do what you got to do and all that. And then you get the results. The problem is a lot of guys are chasing the results. And this is with anything in life, you chase the results, and then when you get the results, you're not happy, and you're not able to sustain it because you never built the mindset and the discipline that it takes to get in shape. You know what I mean? So you have to build that mindset. You got to build that discipline. You know what I'm saying? You got to wake up every morning and you got to say, I am confident, I am strong, I am attractive, I am an athlete, I am full of testosterone. You gotta, even if it sounds woo-woo, it sounds wishy-washy, it sounds weird, it sounds cringe, you gotta literally brainwash yourself you gotta brainwash your subconscious mind into already thinking that you have it, already thinking that you're there. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do. And you can do it through meditation and journaling and reading, and you can learn new things, and you gotta open up your mind, you know what I'm saying? You gotta literally open up your mind, say affirmations. So just think about it like this. This is how I try to think about it. Be, do, have. Be that guy. So first you're going to be that guy, like in your head. You're going to imagine yourself doing those muscle ups. So you're going to imagine yourself benching 225. You're going to imagine yourself with crazy looking ass biceps, right? You're going to imagine that. And then you're going to put in the habits. You're going to take the intricate steps that it requires to get where you need to go. So you're going to go to the gym. You're going to lift with proper form. This is where personal training comes in, right? Or you get on YouTube and you watch videos. You're going to do progressive overload. You're going to, those are habits. And you're going to eat clean, right? You can eat right. And then if you stay on it, you keep doing it over and over again. Long enough, even if you're not going to see results for a good minute, but if you do it long enough, for at least 90 days, you're going to see results. You're going to look in the mirror and you're going to see results. You're going to see those results, and then it's going to be like positive feedback. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see the results. You're going to look really good, and that's going to make you want to go to the gym even more. But first, you have to rely on faith. Like hope. You have to be like, okay, I know this is the right plan. I know this is where I need to go. And that's why it's so important to get some type of coaching or take a course or just talk to a personal trainer. Learn from somebody who's already achieved the results that you want. It could be anybody, maybe somebody who's jacked or whatever, and you can ask for advice and stuff like that. That's always the best way to go. I am an online fitness coach, and I offer coaching and stuff like that. If you're interested in something like that, you can click the link below. And I'll also have some, resources you can use to help you achieve your goals. All right. So step 2 is going to be, you need to have structured workouts. What do I mean when I say structured workouts? You need to do like a structured workout routine. You need to be tracking your workouts with an app. You know what I'm saying? You can use any type of app, right? And you also need to, I'll get to that in a second. Track your workout. So do a bro split. A bro split is a workout program, and you train chest Monday, Tuesday legs, Wednesday shoulders, Thursday back, Friday arms. Or you can do upper body, lower body. Your upper body 2 days a week, your lower body 2 other days a week, right? Okay. Or you can do a full body workout, which you just train your full body 4, 3, 5 times a week or something like that. Or you can do a push-pull legs. Monday push, Tuesday pull, Wednesday legs, and then you repeat. So that's 6 days, take a rest. Take your rest days. That's very important, right? You need to lift with proper form, you know? And also train in phases. Train in phases. So when I say train in phases, that's where the real progress comes from. Training in phases is like, okay, for 4 weeks, you're going to lift light, relatively lighter, and aim for endurance. The next 4 weeks, hypertrophy. The next 4 weeks, strength or whatever. But that can get a little complicated. We'd have to go more in detail with that in another video. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so lift with proper form. Your form don't gotta be like 100% perfect, because it ain't gonna be perfect unless you're trying to, you're training for the gladiators or something like that. You don't got to get it perfect. You know what I'm saying? Just get it good enough, learn from someone, get it good enough to where you don't injure yourself, and, don't be lifting too heavy. If the form isn't good, the form is the most important part. So if you got to lift with 10-pound dumbbells, then so be it. You're going to get way more progress. And like, if you get injured, you'll be out of the game. You won't be able to lift any weights at all. So you need to lift with good form, lift lighter weight, and get your form down pat first, and then you progress to that higher, weight and everything. Don't go to failure on every single set, Okay. Now, in order to build a, chiseled physique, you can see mine, you know what I'm saying? And, look very attractive to women and all that. You want to prioritize certain muscle groups. Certain muscle groups are going to just make you look more masculine and make you look more attractive and aesthetic, right? So here's those muscle groups for you. It's going to be the traps. Here you go. Upper chest. There you go. Arms, biceps, triceps, right? And abs. I'm not going to show my abs because I'm on a bulk. So, yeah, lats, that's like, what I'm saying, your back, like back here and everything, and your side delt. So your side delts is like your shoulders and stuff. And, okay, now, I know somebody's in the comments say, oh, well, you can't skip leg day. I didn't say don't skip leg day, but if you want to be 100% attractive, quads. You could add quads to those lists. But I don't really give a fuck about legs. But I still train legs. I only train them once a week. I'm going to start training them a little bit more later on. You know what I mean? Got 2 weeks left on my program that I'm training. And so you train those muscle groups. You put more priority on those. And that means, you still need to train the other groups with proper, it's not going to be that much, that different, that much crazy, You just train the other groups also. Make sure you include those, but put more emphasis on like your side delts. That doesn't mean go to the gym and only train side delts. Still train your rear delts. You still gotta train the rear delts. You still gotta train. Don't be doing front delt exercises. Just do push-ups and bench press and stuff like that for that. What that looks like, I'm gonna give you an example. For chest day, you prioritizing your upper chest. Maybe you might start out doing a incline bench press first, and then maybe you might do the incline dumbbells, and may do a chest fly or something like that. You might do some dips. You might do flat dumbbell bench press or something. Maybe you'll start out with the bench press, and then you'll do your incline dumbbell bench press, and then you'll do some more incline. You know what I'm saying? So you want to have it just slightly a little bit favoring the upper chest. You know what I'm saying? In that regard. Okay, so we got to that. Progressive overload. Progressive overload is basically getting stronger, getting, better over time and stuff like that. That's like really simple. That's like upping the weight, upping the reps, improving your form, slowing down, stuff like that. Pretty simple. You should understand that. Step 3 is going to be your diet. It's going to be your diet. Now, you need to be eating 1 gram. What the fuck? You need to be eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight a day, or maybe like 0.87 or something like that. Maybe 0.8, 0.9, somewhere around that range. If you're bulking, which is like a slight caloric surplus, maybe 100 to 250 calories or something like that. Not too much. And your protein intake can be a little bit lower. But if you're trying to like cut or recomp or something like that, you want to definitely be getting 1 gram per pound of body weight. And don't be listening to everything you hear on TikTok and Facebook and fucking Instagram. Like, because I saw that one person said eat 2 grams per pound of body weight. What? Sorry about that. Eat 2 grams per pound of body weight. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do not do that shit. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. That means you gotta eat 300 grams of protein in one day. That's just too much. That's just gonna make you fat. You don't gotta overdo it. Protein. No, don't overdo it. 1 gram per pound of body weight is all you need. Don't listen to all these jackasses online saying whatever comes to their mind just to lead you on the wrong grind. I used to be a rapper, so yeah. I mean, I'm still a rapper. You know, I still make music a little bit. So, yeah. You gotta let me shine. Okay, yeah, that was bad, man. I gotta get it right, bro. But anyways, man. Now you want to stick with whole foods, right? You need to stop eating Jack in the Box. You need to stop eating McDonald's. That bullshit is not going to get you the results that you think, all right? You're skinny and you think that by eating McDonald's that you're going to start looking good. You're going to get fat. Do you want to get fat or do you want to look aesthetic? You know what I'm saying? You choose. Eat healthy. That's all you need to know. Whole foods, meat, fruit, vegetables, rice. Cut out the pasta. Cut out the bread. Donuts, cookies and candy and cake. Stay away from that shit. Stay away from the fast food. Now, if you're trying to gain weight, surplus. If you're trying to lose weight, deficit. You're trying to lose fat, build muscle, maintenance, recomp. There you go. You know, that's pretty much all there is to it. All there is to it, but to do it. Now, I didn't give you all of this information. I didn't give you the sauce. I didn't told you exactly how I built this muscle. Exactly how I done all of this. If you still ain't jacked after this video, then you got a problem, brother. You got a problem. If you have any trouble with any of this shit, click comment down below and be like, yo, man, I need some help, man. How do I do this, that, and the third? And I'll hit you up. I'll help you out, man. Because that's what brothers are for. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. But if you enjoyed this video, most definitely like, comment, and subscribe. And like always, never give up. Your younger selves rooting for you. Peace.